everybody, welcome back to another Tuesday grilling video, and this one's all about sides. This is a great and an easy one to do, and it certainly reminds me of the islands. It brings me back to the Caribbean, which is a place I love. It's sort of my happy place. Anytime I start missing, I start wanting to make Jamaican food. I want to start listening to reggae music. It's just what we like to do. And we had a really good friend of ours from Nicaragua who showed us the right way to make those delicious sweet plantains you get down in the islands. Not tostones, which is the sort of twice fried plantain that's more like a thick nacho chip. These are they almost look more like a banana. They're toasted brown and just soft and delicious. I'm gonna show you how to make those. So what do we need? We gotta start with plantains. And what our friend taught us was, you know, when you go to the store and you see the plantains and they're green or they're yellow, what you want to do is you go to the ones that have the darkest color, like the most, if this was a banana, you probably wouldn't want to eat it. But for plantains, that's what you want. They get softer when they're like that. They begin to get less starchy and more sweet. And she joked around and said, the best thing you can do is go to one of the markets, find the oldest ones there are. If you have to brush a few fruit flies away, it's even better. It means they're unbelievably ripe. The other trick she taught us was to smack them on items. It softens them up. Thought that was a really interesting thing to do. Now, I'm not going to go too crazy on this because I can feel them. They're a little bit soft. I wouldn't say very soft, but a little bit soft. That helps get them nice and soft. And I'm doing that with the yellow one because these are already much, much softer. I can feel it in there, which is awesome. All right, so let me show you how you prepare this. So what we have here is you can do this in a cast iron skillet, a frying pan, or even a small Dutch oven. We have a little Dutch oven here. We have about 1.5 inches or so of vegetable oil, and it happens to be something we used the other day, but it's gonna be just fine. If I were doing this fresh in a brand new pot, I would be just putting maybe 1/2 inch of oil in it. This is more than you would normally do. But the idea is you normally put these in and you flip them over. We're gonna be able to cook them the whole way in this oil here. So we want to get this at about 375 degrees. Typically that's going to be medium to high heat, and you know, you can use a thermometer if you want to check it that way. The classic way is you take a little drop of water on your hand and you flip it in there, and if it dances in the water, that typically means it's done enough. I have a plate lined with some paper towels, so when we can scoop them out, we will put them right on there to allow the oil to fall off of them. So let's prep it. Now, if you have a Hispanic or Caribbean market in your neighborhood or your neck of the woods, that's going to be the best place to get these. If you don't, you can get these at your local grocery store. It's just there isn't quite the selection typically. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and cut through this skin a little bit right here at the edge. You'll notice I'm doing this without a plate here, so I'm just going to essentially unpeel this around it. Now you can tell these are good and ripe because look how soft that is in there. If they're green or bright yellow, what you'll find is they look less like a banana and more like a potato inside. Just working this skin around here. This would be a lot easier if I brought a cutting board out here, but I didn't. We'll make do. All right, got that pulled out of there. Now all we want to do is slice this up in about that size piece right there. I think with this one, I think I'm going to actually cut this one in half, given its size. There we go. And here, I think I might cut. I'm going to cut this one kind of at a diagonal here. There we go. That'll give us some good pieces on that one. Over here. Yeah, right here. Hey, do me a favor. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more like it, subscribe to the channel and click on that little bell notification so you get notified of new videos. Thanks. I'm going to carry our plantain over here. This is at about 290 degrees. May not be quite hot enough, so we're just going to try a small piece in here and see. Normally you want to see a lot of bubbles coming up around it. I think this might not be quite hot enough, but we'll give it a shot and see. Let me show you what it looks like in there. You just want to keep these moving around a little bit until they're nice and golden brown. And you just want to be careful they don't stick to one another since they are deep frying as opposed to shallow frying, which normally we do in a pan with just 1/4 to 1/2 inch of oil. right, these look nice and golden brown. We're gonna go ahead and take these out, put them on our paper towels just to drain. Let's go ahead and give these a try. So these always remind me of the islands. It's nice and golden brown. Soft inside, a little bit sweet. I think they're great. It's a good side dish. Hope you guys try that one too. I'm gonna bring the rest of these inside for the family. They're gonna go along with dinner tonight. We'll see you guys next Tuesday for another grilling video. Safe grilling. Bye now.